This one's for you.
A Moida case.
Cut! That was awful! You know, when I was a young actor like you, I never looked at the camera. Can a PA get me a venti, low-fat, no-whip cream coffee with maybe some cinnamon in it? Thank you. Is there creamer in this? Everybody knows I hate creamer. You're off the crew. All right, let's wrap this up. You can put that down now.
Hello? Come to the producer's office? On my way. Ooh.
A murder. I guess it's time to put on my murder hat.
What's this about? I've got a very important appointment that I'm not about to miss for this.
Is your boil treatment again?
I would fire you if you weren't so good.
A boil? Did you say a boil? Oh, I can fix that for you.
Don't touch me!
Shut it. All of you are now my suspects.
What do you mean by suspects?
I mean, there's been a murder.
A murder?
Yes, a murder. Murderee being Mrs. Producer Woman.
Good riddance.
Whoa, hold up. If you're accusing us, you can easily be a suspect.
I'm the detective. The detective is never the murderer.
Damn it, he's doing this stupid method acting thing again. I've told him before, it never works. Look, if there was a real emergency, we could call the police or leave.
No can do, buckaroo. I cut the phone lines and boarded up the windows. Can't let the murderer escape.
Mr. Detective, what did the blood look like? What? I'm just trying to match the color for later on.
Well, I guess that's a good enough place to start. Mrs. Makeup Artist, tell me, where were you in the last hour?
I was getting something the producer wanted from the back room.
What was this thing?
Well, it's a bit embarrassing to say, but I was grabbing her favorite rubber ducky. It calms her down when she's feeling a bit anxious.
I knew she was a loser.
Shut it. Now, why would he specifically ask you to find his prized rubber ducky?
Well, she also told me to make her little friend look pretty, so I gave her a little wig and some makeup.
And after that?
I went into her office and I noticed that she was gone, so I just left Sharon on the desk.
I knew she was a creep. I would always tell her to stop being so touchy when I yelled at her.
Maybe telling you that I don't have the funds for your stupid gold throne is important.
My lumbar can only be supported by gold.
You yelled at him. Mr. Director, tell me, where were you in the last hour?
Now you're interrogating me? Fine then, but every sentence is coming out of your pay.
As long as we bring this evil to justice.
Suit yourself. About 40 minutes ago, I was asking the producer to do my taxes.
Your taxes?
Do you think a person like me has the time to do taxes? Plus, the gal's great with taxes. Anyway, I went to her office and she refused to do them.
So you killed him?
No! I gave her a couple of my words and I left.
And I don't remember a rubber ducky on the desk.
But were you paying that much attention?
Well, I may have gotten a little heated and, flipped the desk over.
That's why she wanted me to bring Sharon.
She called it to Sharon? Never mind. Now, what was she doing after she left?
Quiet on set. Action.
I might have an answer for you, but who are those guys?
Ah, those two. They're just shooting a documentary about my life as an actor.
I was trying to upload some of the footage from today's shoot when Mrs. Producer came in with a distinguished look on her face.
Probably from the taxes incident.
Yeah, I didn't care much at the time, but when he came back with an evil look on his face, I decided it was time to protect my territory.
What do you mean by protect my territory?
My baby! My work! I needed to protect it, so I hugged my sweet child and watched him walk by, not even noticing me. In hindsight, it may have looked stupid, but you would do anything to protect your baby, right?
Your baby? If anything, it should be my baby.
Shut it. Now tell me. See if this was just one last suspect. So, how did you do this entire time and not get caught? Maintenance! Well, tell us. A confession? An alibi?
Forgot to mention he's a mute.
What? A mute for a sound guy? Well, that's a bit odd. Can you tell him to put this thing down?
I told him to earlier. In all actuality, I don't think he can hear much either. Maybe his arms are stuck in place.
Well, it rules him out as a suspect, because Mrs. Producer wasn't killed with a microphone, and you best give the man props. The average man's arms would have given out by now. Well, what about this dangerous knife that I mounted then?
Well, actually, I think they were gum wounds.
Well, shit. Wait a second! How did you know they were gun wounds, you slippery bastard?
We were taking footage of the scene.
Were you?
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'm too tired for this. Time to cheese my way out.
Now, what ending am I gonna do? I could do the everybody was dead all along ending. Or, I think I'll just settle on the it was a dream all along ending.